Right, okay, we'll have to continue where I left off. Let's catch up. Right, okay. So we were talking about Dirt 4. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'm having power cuts in the area. In fact, it's still going on, and it might happen again, so I'm going to have to get through this quick. Dirt 4, round 1, Mitsubishi Evo Australia. Round 2 on the 4th to the 7th of April. It'll be in the Opel Adam R2. Now, we tried doing the R2 last season, but it weren't that popular, so we'll put everyone in it this time. That'll be on Spain. The R2 is actually quite fun to drive on track, so that'll be a good rally. Round 3, the 25th to the 28th of April. It'll be in the Lancia Fulvia, which is a 60s category car. We've never done 60s on Crest Autosport, would you believe? In all seasons we've done this, and that's going to be at Sweden. Rear-wheel drive. I think it's it's front-wheel drive car at Sweden, so it's going to be quite difficult. The next round is about a month later, 23rd to the 26th of May, in the MG Metro Group B car. That'll be in America, so a fast car on a fast rally. Nice. 13th to the 16th of June, it'll be the Opel 400, the Manta as it's called, and that'll be at Wales, because that's a car we were going to use in the Legends Cup, but it sort of got replaced with the entire category, so here's its chance to shine again. Okay, so that's Dirt 4. Not much different, just apart from it being different cars. Is about all we can do with Dirt 4. The good thing about it, though, is it's a little less hot lappy. Drivers don't really know what the next corner is. You can familiarise the corners on Dirt 4, but it's a bit, it's not like memorising a circuit. Okay. Have I got? Yes, I've got Dirt Rally HRC to talk about now. Yes, Dirt Rally HRC is back. This time, as you can see, it's mixed cars. As I mentioned the same thing with Dirt Rally 2. If we have HRC back, it's going to be mixed cars. We've done the same with Dirt Rally 1, if it's that scenario. So, what we got? We got first round, which is the 7th to the 10th of March. That'll be in the Renault Alpine. That's a 60s car. Again, we haven't done 60s before, so why not do it now? We did the Mini Cooper in the Legends Cup, and it was a round that was expected to be a bit boring, but it was actually quite an interesting round. So yeah, but the Alpine, I think, is the quickest car of the 60s, so we'll give that a shot. It's been quite hyped quite a lot for Dirt Rally 2 as well, so a bit of a preview for that. And that's at Monte Carlo. Nothing like driving old cars on Monte Carlo, eh? Second round, 28th to the 31st of March. That'll be in the Cosy. Now, we see these cars flying through the Welsh forests all the time, so let's get Mark 2 out into Wales and have a competition of it. We did host the 1970s in Season 2, and that was the first HRC we ever hosted, and it was dominated by the Opel Kadett. So the Cosworth didn't really have much to sing about there, so bringing it back for that one. Hard car to drive, so that'd be fun. Third round, Group B's back yet again, very popular, and the one that was often praised as being quite fun to drive was the Lancia Delta S4, so we're bringing that back. We're going to put it in the Greece rally, because Group B on dusty rallies looks fantastic, so that's what we're doing. 4, the Rally HRC will be the Ford Sierra, Colin McRae's old car. And that'll be at Finland. All that category of the 80s are actually really fun to drive in Finland, so we thought we'd bring the Sierra into the Finnish rally for round 4 of the HRC. Okay, and round 5 is the Escort Cosworth. That is the Group A Escort Cosworth, and that'll be at Sweden. Group A, we've done it, it's in the Legends Cup, we haven't done it yet. We did do a HRC season with Group A, and the Escort was the least popular choice, so bringing it back in. It's a bit of a Ford tribute, this this HRC. There's 3 Fords in there. We should have put the Group B Ford in there as well. Oh well. And round 6, the final round, same as the final round here, where we've got Group A and Kit Car, but we're just going to have the 306 Maxi car racing through Germany. Those kit cars are amazing on tarmac, so pug's going to be dapping it through there. Gilles Panizzi's trusted old steed. So that's HRC. 6 rallies, all single locations. There's not going to be any mixed stages on them. It's just going to be bog standard, 1 rally. And we're not sure about the itinerary yet, but it's probably going to be the same as our old 7-stage format. So it's a little bit basic, but most of the best seasons we've had have been just basic rallies. And again, it's just to bide time until Dirt Rally 2 gets released onto clubs. Now, anticipating this calendar, we still don't know when it would be released, so we just got to see it out until Dirt Rally 2 is online. Okay, now probably the one you've all been waiting for is what we're going to do with the WRC Championship this time around with Dirt Rally 1. Now, these plans I'm about to mention will probably not get used in Dirt Rally 2, so this is exclusive to Dirt Rally 1. It's something we've always wanted to do, and we're going to do it this season. Sort of a gamble, you know. If Dirt Rally 2 obviously comes out, then great, you know, we can just crack on with some Pakistan seasons. But this one, we're going to try something a little bit wild as a farewell to Dirt Rally 1, one of the most classic rally games ever. Let's not deny that. Dirt Rally WRC then. Okay, as you can see, 6 mixed locations. We've had mixed locations for quite a long time. We used to run every season 1 location, but it was only season 5 where we had mixed rallies. We started to implement mixed rallies, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but we've got the hang of it now. So the first rally, I did name these rallies. I did name these after British rallies, and I can't remember them. So, yeah, it's just going to be basic names for now. Okay, so round 1 is going to be a mixture of Greece and Finland stages. Quite a car killer rally, that one. Finland just smashes the cars due to its intense jumps and speed. Greece is because it's Greece. Round 2 is going to be Monte Carlo and Germany. That's our tarmac rally. I think that's the Tour of Epint tribute rally we've made. Round 3 is going to be sort of a Snowdonia tribute rally, so Wales and Sweden. I've put 2 Wales and Sweden there. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so round 4 is not Wales and Sweden. Round 4 is, process of elimination here, Germany and Finland. That's it. Quite a fast rally, so ignore the information on there. It's going to be Germany and Finland, and that's sort of a I wouldn't name that one. Quite a fast rally. I think average speed will be above 100 kilometers on that one. It's pretty cool. 5th round, Greece and Wales, another car killer. Very twisty, slow rally, very dusty, very muddy at times. And the final rally of the season will be another snow rally, Sweden and Monte. So, after the rallies, let's move on to what the goodies are in this WR season that's going to make it so unique. You may have noticed in previous rallies we've had a few super special stages. So Poland in particular had it, where we had the Fluxo ring as the first and last stages, kind of like Great Orme, kind of like Jyväskylä in Finland. We're starting to do this more because it's just a super special kind of reminiscent thing. So we're going to start doing more of them super specials where they're mostly tarmac, but some will be might be gravel. But there's going to be at least 2 per rally, these super specials. And what we're going to do is we're going to collate all the times from the super specials into one long, like, singular rally. So this is across the whole season. All super specials are going to be put together, and the total time, obviously the shortest time will get bonus points. Okay, it's going to be a bit like the power stage, but all the point system is going to be the same as the Drivers' Championship point system, but it's obviously going to be based off that order of stage times. So it's basically a 7th rally. All these super specials put together in one. It's a little tricky to understand, but hey ho. Let me just reload this. Yeah, it's a little tricky to understand, but that's all you need to remember. The super specials, all of them in one, to create one rally, one extra rally. There we go. So that's that. Something we're taking out that we have had in previous seasons. Now we've had this 3 seasons, I believe. We're finally getting rid of it for reasons. There's going to be no more Joker rounds. This might be a bit relieving for some drivers. This might be a little bit gutting for some drivers. Some drivers have won championships because of them. I mean, Harry Fataristo in particular, his Joker round being at Poland last week and winning the rally helped him win the championship. But the reason we're taking it out is because it's a little bit difficult to determine the championship situation when people's Joker rounds are the last round of the season. It hasn't particularly made a big difference either for most people. Sometimes it has made a big dramatic difference, but it's not particularly value adding at the moment. So we decided to take it out, see how it goes without it for a while. And who knows, we might bring it back in a future season. But this season we're just going to give it a rest. It's a little bit tricky to organise as well. Some drivers, some drivers just don't get along with it. No. Okay, something we're bringing back for WRC. We're bringing back the super category. Now we dropped down. We had super category for season 4 and season 5, and we decided to drop it for last season, season 6, because we wanted a bigger competition of drivers. But what we found this season is a lot of drivers are really missing out on scoring points, in particular the pro category. So, but also the championship's growing. Not only the championship, but the whole sim rally community is growing now because of this new group, the World's Sim Rally Community. And because that's growing, we're having more drivers come in. So we're anticipating that we're going to get at least 15 drivers per category. So it's going to go back to the Super, Pro, and Am category. We're going to remain with the same team scoring system where it's overall points. So there we go. But the big one now is what we're doing with teams for the WRC. Team sizes are going to be from 4 to 6. We're going to keep the Pro and Am team system. So if you've got a certain amount of Supers and Pros in your team, you're a Pro team, and if you've got a certain amount of Ams against Pros in your team, you're an Am team. So it all depends on how many you've got of each category, and that's to even it out a bit. Because although we like the system of, you know, Am drivers can score just as many points as the Supers for the team, we tried what we did last season, and it's worked pretty well, to be fair. But because we're bringing back 3 categories, it gets a bit complicated. So let's just see how it goes. But it should make picking teams quite interesting. So do you go for Am drivers? Do you go for Pro drivers? Do you go for Super drivers? Let's just see how that goes. Okay, so the cars available for teams. Now this is the biggie. Tonight, we're opening registrations for drivers. So when you're registering, you're entering your name as usual. And if you're part of a team and you've already signed for them for next season, for example, you put your team name. But you're not going to be picking your car. You're not going to be picking your 2 favourite cars or your 1 favourite car or your team's dedicated car. It doesn't work like that anymore. What we're going to be doing now is a lottery. So bear with me. So basically, teams will be given their car via a lottery system. So what this will be, it'll be similar to this, where we've got a live stream. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be collecting entries from drivers, so we can see what teams are entering and how many drivers, but also it gives drivers an opportunity to form their own teams and gives us an opportunity to put drivers in teams. It always works like that every season, and that's not going to change. But we're going to give you guys a 2-week deadline to get your entries in. I did put a date in here for when we're going to do the announcement. We're going to, yep, got it. So the deadline for teams to enter is the 23rd of February, is it? No, it's not, sorry. It's the 2nd of February, sorry. 2nd of February, so that's about 2 weeks from now. And then on the 3rd of February, we have all the teams in a lottery, and we're going to do the team draw. So how it's going to work. So it's going to be like 2 containers with lots of balls, and a bit like the FA Cup draw, where you pick the home team out, then you pick the away team out. How it's going to work, the first draw, the first lot of balls, will be containing all the teams, the team names. And then the second one is going to contain the cars. Now, what cars? So we'll do that first. There's going to be 6 cars for the WRC category, and these is not going to change. It's going to be the Volkswagen Polo, it's returning, yes. The Ford Fiesta returns for another season. The Hyundai i20. The Mini Countryman, which is not that popular, so we're planning to get that off the ground a little bit. The only guys who really cherished the Mini was the Simulation guys. Cheers, guys. Hopefully you don't get it again. Now, the Mini's good in Germany, got to be fair to it. So that's obviously all the 2010 category cars. We're also going to put in the Citroen C4, and we're also going to put in the Ford Focus 2007. Now, Mika, very competent driver, as you all know, has been testing all these cars. Some are better on some rallies than others, some are worse, but they are fairly even. They're all within 3 seconds of each other on all the rallies. If you've got the right setup for them, they're not that far apart. They really aren't. It's purely pot luck about what team gets what car. So, for example, Crest Autosport could get the Ford Focus 07 again. They went with it in season 4. Didn't like it, but they might get it this season. Whereas the Astral team might get the Volkswagen Polo. It's going to work like that. So, what we're going to be doing is the first draw, the team, see my hand, the team gets picked out. So, let's do one for example. The team gets picked out, it's no control, okay? No control, what car are they going to have? Bump, bump, the Volkswagen Polo. It's as simple as that. It's not going to be a ball system, it's probably going to be a spin the wheel thing, whatever I can do. That's just, yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but it's going to be exciting. One thing that I just need to clear up, there are some teams that have got double teams. So Crest Autosport have got 2 or 3 teams for next season. I don't know what yet. Crest Autosport have got 2 teams. There could be more teams forming from other teams. Like No Control could be having more than one. Whatever. Basically, double teams or triple teams, whatever, will be given the same car. So if Crest Autosport have got 2 teams, which is Crest Autosport Rally Updates Pros and the other team's AMS, Crest Autosport themselves will be going into the bucket. So if Crest Autosport get drawn out, the 2 teams will be given the same car. This is to take labour out of making liveries for everyone. So obviously people pay for liveries, etc. People have their own liveries, that sort of thing. Some people get me to make them. This is to accommodate that. So if you've got more than one team, you all get the same livery or a similar livery, and you all get to share your setups with your undergrad drivers. So that's the reason we've done that. Okay. Yeah. So the registration's open tonight for season. What season are we on? 7. And they will close on the 2nd of Feb. We'll collate all of it together, and then the lottery will be live on the 3rd of February. And that's it, lads. that's pretty much it. That's what's going on for Season 7. So, just to recap, Scenario 1, if Dirt Rally 2 come that week of the 21st, 24th, 26th, 28th, whatever the release date is, Dirt Rally 2, if we get clubs and leagues straight away, we're going straight over to Dirt Rally 2. Okay? Some people might not like that because the VR thing. I've got a feeling they will implement VR, by the way, guys. That's my gut feeling. And usually I'm not wrong about this sort of thing. But we are going to Dirt Rally 2. We've got to close the book on Dirt Rally 1 and Dirt 4. And we've got to move on. The times are moving, and so will we. Scenario 2 is we don't get leagues and we don't know when we're going to get leagues. It could be 6 months because it was for Dirt Rally, in which case it will be August. It's a long time. So we're going to have to host another Dirt Rally, 2 Dirt Rally leagues. HRC's back, lads. And we're going to do the Dirt 4 league yet again, because some drivers are actually preferring Dirt 4 now to the Dirt Rally. Kevin and Jan in my team, for example, are. So that's how it's going to go. Right, let's see if there's any questions on this chat, guys. If you have any questions, then do fire them in the chat. I know I disappeared due to the power cuts. But if you have any questions, do let me know in the chat. I'm going to end this live stream very, very soon. But yeah, I'll just run through the thank yous yet again. Thank you to Mika for helping me set up Crest Autosport again. It nearly died a few months ago, and he picked it up off the ground, helping me out with it. Thank you to the Crest Autosport team. They've of course helped me with good ideas for the league. They've also been a very, very good working force for the league and the team. And also thank you to competitors for competing. It's been, we've averaged the best drivers per round this season more than any other. We've had an average of 48 drivers every meeting on Dirt Rally and WRC. So thank you guys. Guraj Gali, new recruits for the RBR team. What happens if Dirt Rally 2 has not very good physics? Well, that is a good question. Okay, so I have to admit I've had a little bit of cold turkey with Dirt Rally 2. Yeah, good French, mate. Yeah, I've had a little bit of cold turkey with Dirt Rally 2. I haven't got a good feeling about it yet. I'm hoping I'm being proved wrong. Let's say it turns out like what happened with Dirt 4, where it's not quite as good as we thought it was going to be. There's probably going to be scope to do both Dirt Rally 2 and Dirt Rally 1. That's probably what we'll do. The reason I say if Dirt Rally 2 does leak straight away, we're going to close the book on Dirt Rally 1, is because we need to move on. That's why I'm saying that. But, you know, if worst comes to worst and it's not very good, then we'll do what we're doing this season. One side is Dirt Rally 2, one side is Dirt Rally 1. But Dirt Rally 1 will be a little less relevant than Dirt Rally 2 will, because it's an older game. Which is a bit backwards to what we're doing with Dirt 4, but yeah. Yeah, any more questions, guys? Not many people here, but you know, you can all catch up on it later. If there's any more questions, do let me know. I'll be closing this stream very soon. Unless the power cuts me off, of course. You can pre-order Dirt Rally 2 now for a fairly steep price. But apparently you get exclusive content. Now, apparently this exclusive content is the Renault Alpine, the Mark II Escort, things like that. They're not new cars in my eyes, but, you know, hype is hype. Rennie Certains has a question. What is the deal with the Legend Cup? So it's obviously still happening. We've got the Rallycross round next week, which you're going to help host, Renee. Thanks very much. And obviously a month later, just after the final round of the WRC Championship, we're going to have Group A and Kit Car head-to-head. So that's obviously going ahead as normal. The Legends Cup what we're doing for next season is, what we're going to do for next season is it's taking a little leaf out of the Legends Cup where it's going to be lots of different cars, as you can see on the itinerary by there. But we're calling it the Historic Rally Championship because it is based on historic cars now rather than modern cars as well. We would like to touch upon Rallycross in the future because apparently it's meant to be pretty good for doing Rally 2. But I haven't got enough experience with Rallycross to do any sort of planning for it just yet. I need to experiment with it a little more. So I hope that answers your question, Rennie. It's Legends Cup. It's not gone. It's just I've just changed it back to the HRC. We've taken good bits from the Legends Cup and put it with the good bits that we had in HRC. That's what we've done. Right, yeah. So Garage, yeah. Basically, it's early unlock. It's not exclusive. Yeah, that was my wording. Yeah. Okay. Right, if there's no more questions, guys, then I'm going to call it a night on this, unless the power cuts me off right now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like the announcements. If not, tough. It's quite an exciting time for Crest Autosport because it's quite, the sim rally community is growing rapidly at the moment. It's very exciting times. And we hope that Rally 2 does deliver. I mean VR, good physics, and actually a good game. Yeah, bugger off, yeah, so enjoy yourselves, guys. Enjoy the rest of the season. We've got Rallycross next week, which will probably be hosted via a custom event where you kind of join a lobby, like how Halo and all that used to work. I'm going to talk to Rene about it, and we're going to plan for it, and it's going to be quite a fun little event. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. It can't have been that important then. Right, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Enjoy the new branding, enjoy the new season, and let's anticipate the next month where it's probably a little more tolerant than Brexit at the moment. Cheerio, thanks very much.